𝐔𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐕𝐞𝐫𝐬𝐞'𝟐𝟓. You and I are not very different from this flower. Just like this flower is unique, you are unique. All of us have something special that makes us as beautiful. Do you know what makes you special? Now, the answer to that can be a little difficult to find because sometimes life has a cruel way of picking out your petals and breaking into you and throwing you into the trash. And when you're broken, it's very difficult to feel special. Mr. Conrad's Trail and my fellow followers, I can remember the first time I broke. I was 17 years old. I had already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. And now I wasn't afraid of the cops. But there was one person I was really afraid of, and that was my mother. Raise your hands if you have an emotional mother. Let me see. Put them all together, you get my mama. She came up to me and held the iron bars, looking into my eyes. I saw a tear come down her face. Now, I have seen my mama cry before, but mothers cry three types of tears. Tears of joy, tears of sorrow, and tears of shame. And when a son sees a mother cry tears of shame, that's a life-changing moment. She looked at me and said, "Son, I want you to be a better man." And that night, when I drove home, my dad was waiting for me at home. Now, my dad is a cool dad. Raise your hands if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, you get my dad. My dad came up to me and said, "Son, it's okay. You flunked your exam. You already got arrested. That's fine. You get that from your mother's side. And now I want you to start working immediately." And I said, "Okay." So my dad took me to meet one of his friends called Sam. Sam was an accountant who had an accounting firm and had generously decided to make me his personal assistant, and so he was. And he looked like a teddy bear. But this man was special. I looked at him. He looked at me. He said the most amazing thing. He said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you decided to work with me, I can help you find that something." And I was like, wow, that's the first time in my whole life somebody has ever told me this is something in me. And I started working for the sun. And every day after work, he used to tell me stories about the world, about the history, about the culture, about the philosophy, and it was much more interesting than what I have learned. And I discovered I can dream. And I started dreaming. Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 year, I went back into high school, completed my exams, and went into a college. After successfully completing college, I found a great girl, but not a job. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Have you ever had that problem? And when you're lost, it's very difficult to feel special. So I went back into my closet and said, Dad, I feel lost. So my dad told me, you're like your mother. So ladies and gentlemen, at last, if you have a great person in your life, no matter how broke, how lost, how broken you became, they can piece you back together. And ladies and gentlemen, when I look at you, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. And over to you, thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.